What's the difference between Outlook, Outlook, and Outlook.com? Hi, everyone. Leo Notenboom here for askleo.com. Here's a question I got. I use Outlook.com. Does that mean I don't need Outlook? Are there just two names for the same thing? And if not, how do they relate to each other? The short answer is that Outlook, Outlook Classic, and Outlook.com are three different things that don't really relate to each other. They have three things in common. They're all related to email. They all have the word Outlook in their names, and their icons are all easily confused. Let's wade into this mess. We'll start with Outlook. I'm here on my Windows 11 PC, and there's this app down below that's in the taskbar by default. That is Outlook, the app. Remember, this is now software that is pre-installed or automatically updated onto your machine. It's an email program, kind of, that downloads your messages, kind of, to the computer on which it's installed. It is, in theory, able to connect to any email account or service providing POP3 or IMAP interfaces, which is most. It includes an address book, a calendar, and a to-do list. And, of course, it's free. Now, while this Outlook appears to be a standalone program running on your PC, in a way, it really isn't anymore. Under the hood, it's using Microsoft Edge, a web browser, to access your email. Your email remains primarily stored online. Connecting it to additional accounts is also something that is now implemented online. In other words, it's not terribly different than accessing your email using a browser. All right, there's another Outlook. Hitting the Start menu, and I'm going to search for Outlook. And you'll see that I have two. I have Outlook, which is the program that we just ran, and we have Outlook Classic, which is a different program. We'll run that. It'll fire up. And there's an email interface. Outlook Classic, which I've often referred to as Microsoft Office Outlook, is, again, software installed on your computer. It is part of Microsoft Office, aka Microsoft 365, aka a number of other names depending on marketing whims, which is a purchased product. It's an email program that downloads messages to the computer on which it's installed. It is able to connect directly to any email account or service providing POP3 or IMAP interfaces, which is most. It's a fully featured personal information manager with an address book, a calendar, a to-do list, and a bunch more. It's extensible, meaning that it can be extended via add-ins and macros. All right, in the background of all this, there was Outlook.com. If I go over to Edge and I type in Outlook.com, that takes me to a website. We're still in the browser. Outlook.com is a website that you visit using your web browser, such as Edge or Firefox or Chrome or any other. It's an email service where you can create your own free email address ending in Outlook.com. It's a replacement for Hotmail.com. It's a web-based user interface used to access existing Hotmail, Outlook.com, and other Microsoft-provided email accounts. And it's free. So, as you can see, Outlook.com doesn't really relate to Outlook at all other than having a similar appearance. Microsoft Outlook Classic and Windows Outlook are email programs you run on your PC. Outlook.com is a website you visit in your browser to access email. The fact that these products share the word Outlook is apparently Microsoft's attempt to create some kind of generic branding for anything email related. It has been successful only in thoroughly confusing everyone. Now, just for grins, I don't have it running, but I have to mention Outlook Express. Even though it's long dead, its memory lingers on. Outlook Express was a software program you installed on your computer. It was free. It was included in most Windows installations before Windows Vista, and it came with Internet Explorer version 6 and earlier. It's an email program that downloaded messages to the computer on which it was installed. It was also an Internet news reader as it accessed Usenet news groups and other older Internet news servers. It was a contact list manager aimed primarily at managing contacts specifically for mail and news. And it was completely unrelated to Microsoft Office Outlook, which was also around at the time. Now, I have to say was because Outlook Express was discontinued by Microsoft years ago. It hasn't been included in Windows versions since Vista, and in fact, Outlook Express will not run on Windows 7 or later. Based on my experience trying to help people who are grasping, clinging, still running Outlook Express on older versions of Windows, my position is that it is long past time to move on and select another email program. So, which Outlook do you want? Well, the Outlook app is likely to be included in Windows for the foreseeable future. It's free, looks reasonably well featured, and will hopefully improve over time. If your needs are simple and you want a desktop email program, it's an okay choice. Microsoft Outlook Classic is a powerful email program targeted actually at the business environment. Email power users are those who want the additional features that it brings. With a lot of support from third-party vendors, including things like mobile device synchronization, Outlook Classic is a reasonable choice even for the home or casual user. Outlook.com is a fine web interface for accessing your Microsoft account-related email. It can be the primary means for accessing Outlook.com, Hotmail.com, Live.com, MSN.com, or any number of other Microsoft-provided email services. And of course, Outlook Express, no longer an option. For updates or links related to this topic and more, visit askleo.com/1832. I'm Leo Notenboom, and this is AskLeo.com. Thanks for watching.